Hey everyone, welcome back to Effect4You channel. Today, we are going to create urban freeze frame intro, like this. So let's get started. As usual, first we need to create a new composition, 1920 by 1080, I call this main comp. Now create one more composition, this is our media placeholder 1. Drag your footage into the timeline. Now create one more composition. This is our background comp. Drag the media placeholder 1 comp into the timeline. Then search motion tile effect. Change output width and height 300. Now search tint effect. Then search fast blur effect. Now go to first frame and add a keyframe on blurriness, and change amount 50. Then go to first frame and change the blur amount 0, and check repeat edge pixels. Now we need to animate this. So press S for scale and Shift R for rotation. Go to first frame and add a keyframe on scale and rotation, then go to 15 frames forward, and change the scale amount 40%. Now move forward around 1 second. And change rotation 5 degree. Select both last keyframes. And easy ease them, and make your graph like this. Cool. Now create a new composition. This is our BG text comp. Select text tool and type your text. Increase the font size. We don't need foreground color, so turn off it, and increase the stroke pixel 8. Now animate the text, move the text right side of the comp, press P for position, and add a keyframe. Go to around 15 frame forward. And move the text. Then go to 7 second forward. And move the text a little bit left side of the comp. Select all keyframes and easy ease them, and make your graph like this. Now duplicate the layer, press U to show all keyframes. Select all keyframes, then pick the center point, and move the layer below to first text layer. Now we need to change the animation. So first delete all keyframes. And move your text all the way left side of the comp. And add a keyframe. Then go to few frame forward. And move the text right side little bit. Then go to 7 second forward, and again move the text right side of the comp. Select all keyframe and easy ease them, and make your graph like this. Now duplicate the first text layer. Select all keyframes, and move bottom side of the comp. cool. Now go to BG Comp, and drag BG Text Comp into the timer line, and change the rotation, around 20 degrees. And resize the layer. Now create a new solid layer. Select the layer and search Fill Effect. And select any color as you like. And change layer mode normal to overlay. Perfect. Now go to Main Comp, and drag Media Placeholder 1 into the timer line. Then drag BG Comp into the timer line, and move the layer around 3 seconds forward. Because I want our video freeze on this frame. Now create a new composition. This is our Media Mask 1 comp. Drag Media Placeholder 1 into the timer line. Now we need to create a mask around our character. So go to 3 seconds forward. Select Pen tool, and create a mask. Open Mask Property. Mask Expansion -3 pixels, and Mask Feather 5 pixels. Now go to Main Comp, and drag Media Mask 1 into the timer line, and trim the first 3 seconds of the layer. Select the layer, right-click, go to Time, and select Freeze Frame. Here you can see perfect. Also turn on the layer as a 3D layer. Now move the anchor point center of the character. Then duplicate the layer. Now select the bottom layer, and search Fill Effects. And change Fill Color White. Then search Venetian Blinds Effect. Transition Completion 16%. Direction 45 degree. And width 15. Now increase the scale amount around 105%. Here you can see the effect. Now select top layer. And search Tint Effect. Then search Brightness and Contrast Effect. Brightness around 10. And contrast 20. But you can adjust according to you. Now search Noise Effect. Uncheck Color Noise, and Noise amount 6%. Now search Sharpen Effect. And Sharpen amount 8. Select both layers and press P for position. And add a keyframe, then go to around 20 frame forward. And move the Z position, little bit close to the camera. Select last keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. Now duplicate the top layer. Press U to show keyframes, go to first keyframe, and delete the last keyframe. Then go to 2 views horizontal, and move the Z position little bit backside of the comp. Now go to 15 frame forward, and move the X position, right side of the comp. I think we need to move the layer a little bit closer. Select last keyframe and ease them. And make your graph like this. Now duplicate the layer, go to last keyframe and move the Z position, left side of the comp. Now ease the last keyframe, and make your graph like this. Now we need to add posterize time effect on it, so select the layer, and search transform effect. We need to apply posterize effect on position, so hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon. And type posterize time expression. Now copy transform effect, and paste on other media mask layers. Here you can see the effect. Cool. Now drag plus footage into the timeline, and change layer mode normal to screen. Select both layers and move around 3 seconds forward. Now create new black solid layer. Select the layer and create an ellipse mask. Change add to subtract. And adjust your mask like this. Open mask property, and increase the mask feather. And turn down the opacity around 80%. And move the layer 3 seconds forward. Now create new adjustment layer. This is our exposure layer. So search exposure effect. Go to first frame, and add a keyframe on exposure. Then go to few frame forward, and change exposure 12. Then again go to few frame forward, and change exposure amount 0. And trim the layer. And move the layer just before 3 seconds forward, and adjust the keyframes. Now go to 2 to 3 seconds forward, and trim the all layers, except last media placeholder 1 layer. Now duplicate the exposure layer, and move the layer. Perfect. Now we need to add our text, so go to project window, and create a new composition. I call this text 1 comp. Width 1000 and height 500 pixels. Select text tool and type your text. Now create one more composition. I call this text pre-comp 1. Drag text 1 comp into the timeline, and turn off the layer for a minute. Now drag brush matte footage into the timeline. Here you can see. Now resize the layer, according to the composition. Select the layer and search Fill Effect. And change Fill Color White. We need to stretch the footage time, so right-click, go to Transform, and select Time Stretch, and change the duration around 2 seconds. Cool. Now duplicate the layer, and rotate around 180 degrees. Now duplicate the brush mat again, and move above the text 1 layer. Select text 1 layer, and change track matte alpha matte. And increase the brush matte footage little bit. Cool. Now go to main comp, and drag text pre-comp 1 into the timeline, and move 3 seconds forward. Adjust the layer, right corner of the comp. Now search Drop Shadow Effect. Distance 30. And softness 80. And opacity 40%. We need to increase the timeline of brush matte footage. So select brush matte layer, right-click, go to Time, and select Enable Time Remapping, and increase the layer. Similarly do with other 2 brush matte footage. Perfect. We also need to rotate the text layer around 20 degrees. Now create a camera. I am using 35mm preset camera. Then create null layer. And convert null as a 3D layer, and parent your camera with null layer. Select null layer and search slider control effect. This is for position. Then duplicate the effect, and this is for rotation. Now select camera, press P for position, hold Alt key and click on stopwatch icon, and type wiggle expression. Now select the last number of wiggle. Then drag pickup and parent with position. Similarly do with the orientation. Move the null layer around 3 seconds. And add a keyframe on position and rotation. Then go to 4 to 5 frame forward. Change position 8. And rotation 1.5. Then again go to few frame forward. And change both amount 0. This will give a camera shake effect on composition. Perfect. I think we need to change this duplicate plus footage with old film effect. Move the layer 3 seconds forward. Our animation has done. Hit 0 for render. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the video, so please, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. For more tutorial, I'll see you in the next video.